All right, internet, here we go. We're into the fourth movie now. We're in the home stretch, the last two goddamn movies, and two of my most hated of these first five, because just god fucking damn it. This story goes so off the fucking rails. This movie franchise went from like interesting concept to now we're at the point of like, what the fuck even is this anymore? But before we get into it, of course, as always, thank you over to Debbie for sponsoring us and giving us a reason to keep making shit episodes and podcast episodes and this thing that I started. And overall, thank you. Go use code Oddcast, save yourself money off, get a couple different flavors, get a bunch of different stuff, enjoy your life, and maybe you'll need the energy it gives you to fight off a Power Rangers reject demon. So our movie begins. Oh boy, so this movie opens up with an ancient demon called Zutek, who wants the puppet master's power, because of course he got it from an ancient Egyptian demon, because why the fuck not?
Andre Trulon stole from us those many years ago. We must send our children to protect it. They will punish those who try to uncover our world.
Yeah, so Toulon's whole fucking ritual thing, and the reason he has the potion is because of an ancient demon named Zutek, and it makes no fucking sense. Just no goddamn sense is made out of these two movies. I swear to fucking God. But that's the thing, really, is that 4 and 5 just really say fuck it, and they take the lore in a completely different direction, and they're like, 1 and 2 don't exist. And the whole flashback thing from 2 about him in Egypt is actually more convoluted because he stole the power from a demon or whatever. I don't know. New studio, new ideas, different directors. It's a whole bunch of shit. But anyway, we cut back to a robotics lab where a robotics professor named Dr. Leslie Piper, she's using a new AI system to try to train a robot to do things for them. But she gets delivered a strange package, and inside is a demon puppet, who are the villains of this movie. We'll learn more about that here in a second. But it comes to life and attacks her and fucking kills her off. Yeah. And then we cut to a magic seeing pool where the demons are all gathered around it. They're watching it steal her soul, and they're like, take her power, Because fucking just, goddamn it, I don't like 4 and 5. And this is why. Because this whole thing is so off the goddamn rails. But anyway, we cut over to our main character, Rick, and he's working at the old hotel, the old Bodega Bay Inn. You know, you remember that place. But it's ignoring that 1 and 2 ever fucking happened. So he's just the caretaker for whatever reason, and Megan is the person who never existed. But anyway, he's working on robots.
That was pathetic, guys. I mean, I'm not a track star or a basketball player, for Christ's sakes. I'm a scientist. Not a good one. Using a random number sequence generated by the Gamma Pi code series 000-3 has met with the same results as in previous trials. Once again, although the robots reacted with speed and efficiency, their behavior was utterly predictable and stayed within the parameters of their programming.
Yeah, because, he's working on a new thing for their AI system and whatever. But we cut to Dr. Baker, he also receives that mysterious package, and then he gets fucking killed off by the demon, because, why not? But really it's because the demons want to keep their secret safe. They want to take it back for themselves, because humans shouldn't have this secret to life and whatever the fuck. But back at the hotel, Rick gets a call from Baker before he gets killed off, and he asks him about, hey, did you send me a package? It's got a weird thing in it. I think you might have something to do with it. And he says no, and then it cuts back to Baker getting killed off. But while that's happening, Rick gets a visit from Susie, Lauren, and Cameron, who are a couple of friends of his, and they've come to see what he's up to and why he's hiding out at this bodega. Like, why are you at this hotel, man? This dead-ass hotel. And that's where he talks about that he's a caretaker and it's the off-season and he just needed a quiet place to do his work. And at dinner, Cameron reveals that he's been put into a secret program, my boy, and you wouldn't understand. It's top secret. And I'm working with a Dr. Pipper? Well, I don't know what her name is. And Rick's all like, you mean Dr. Leslie Piper? Yeah, they're using my algorithm to make their AI that you're apparently also working on. Which only pisses Cameron off even more because it just proves his point about like, oh, Rick's a savant. He's just this genius boy, but I've got the top secret program. And then turns out he's working for Rick and he didn't even realize because he's an idiot. But Cameron convinces Rick to let him into his setup and because he wants to see what all it is he's working on. And his girlfriend, Lauren, is a psychic because you gotta have a fucking psychic in these movies every time for whatever reason. But she gets up from the table and starts wandering off, and she has this premonition in Rick's lab because she touches the puppet, and it gives her this bad vision of, oh, this is a bad place, bad energy. And she's like, that's the box you found this puppet in, which is Blade, by the way. She's like, that's not where it came from. Where did it actually come from? And Rick tells her to go check out storage. And she goes and she finds the old storage trunk that, for whatever reason, they brought this back from 1 and 2, even though at the end of 3, at the train station, he didn't have the trunk. He just had a fucking sack that he was transporting them in. So, like, once again, just them being like, fuck it, we forgot this from the first movie for it to make sense for the puppets, and just go fuck yourselves. Like, 100% go fuck yourselves. You're bringing this back from the first movie, and it wasn't even a thing in the third movie, so I don't understand. But anyway, she pleads with him, don't open it, you don't understand, it's got bad juju. And Rick and Cameron are all like, but science, we must break it apart to show you that there's nothing wrong with it at all. And outside, Ghost Toulon keeps calling to Blade and telling him, I'm always with you. And but anyway, they get the trunk open, and the demon gets the scent that they found the secret. They found the formula and the old transcripts.
Listen to this. With the death of Kraus, the murder of my beloved Elsa has been avenged. For the moment, the secret of my magic and my puppets is safe. I must escape Germany before the Gestapo finds me and the formula falls into the wrong hands. Von Kirsting, the printer, will forge me a passport.
Yeah, so they're all gonna die. But we get a recap of the third movie, which really set like a retcon for after 2, as I've said before, where it just ignores 1 and 2 ever happened, and 3 just sets up this whole different fucking timeline that are still sequels. Fucking hate that. Still fucking hate that. You could have just named it something else, Puppet Master, whatever, and not been like 3, 4, 5, because they don't even fucking connect. But whatever, fuck me, huh? Anyway, and unlike, because 1 and 2 never happened, apparently the puppets have just been fucking asleep since the 40s. So, like, they've been asleep for like 50 fucking years or whatever. I don't really understand it, but whatever. And Rick realizes that the answer to his AI is in Toulon's work because the puppets are all alive. Because they read about the serum and he injects the puppets and they all start coming to life. And he's like, that's it. That's the thing I need for the AI. It'll help me figure things out. I just need to know his formula, and we can get this AI up and working. But, of course, a lightning strike cuts off the power. Because, of course, it does. So Cameron and Laurie are like, all right, well, we're going to call it a night. Supposedly. Wink, wink. So they go back to his room, and Rick, he's been safeguarding his formula, and Cameron's all pissed off and throws a fucking temper tantrum, and he's like, I'm gonna take that serum to the higher-ups, and then I'll be the one in charge, because fuck genius boy Rick. Because he's just an asshole. Like, just straight up, he an asshole. But yeah, so that happens, and in Rick's room, we see he's running tests with the puppets. He's giving them laser hands, and he's gonna do some laser tag with them, because he's all like, it's important if it works, but also, is it fun? Because, you know, why not? But back in Cameron and Lauren's room, they're arguing about using the strange Ouija board that is, we've never seen this until now. But in science, like, fuck it, we're gonna use this Ouija board. We're gonna try to contact the ghost of Toulon. Because he might be able to help find whatever it is, the secrets to the shit so that I can get credit. And while everyone's distracted by a doorbell ring, the demon puppet gets dropped off again by a mysterious fucking stranger who literally is only there to deliver puppets. He never fucking comes back in the next movie, and you never really see him other than he just drops these fucking puppets off. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I fucking hate this. But anyway, while that's happening, they're using the Ouija board, and Lauren does a seance, and she gets contacted by something, all right, but it ain't too long.
The elixir.
Yes, the elixir.
The secret is within the pyramid.
What does that mean?
Listen, and you will learn.
Yeah, so they send more demon puppets up through the little fucking pyramid of light that opens up, because fuck us and trying to understand what the fuck is going on in this movie. And they start attacking, and then Lauren and Cameron come running out, and they're like, fuck that shit, we're out of here, and they go to leave. But Cameron's, again, he's an absolute fucking douchebag, and he keeps telling, he like locks Lauren out of the car because it won't start, and he's like, get out and push. You fucking heard me. Get out and push. Like, total fucking asshole. But when Rick goes to leave the room, the puppets have come to his aid, and he's like, you guys came to make sure I was okay. You puppets are all right. I'm fine. And back at the car, Cameron gets attacked. Thank God, because fuck that guy. Fucking douchebag got what he deserved. He's fucking dead. He's ripped to shit. And Lauren comes running back in, and she's frantically telling everybody that Cameron just got killed. So Rick goes out to check it. He gets attacked by the puppet and shuts it back into the car, which he broke the window open, so I don't really know what slamming the door on it was really going to do. But anyway, back in the lab, the puppets have a little, go off on a little battle to find some of these demon puppets. Yeah, Tunneler manages to kill him off with thanks to help from the others. So that's one dead, and we see that the demons are all connected to each puppet. So and a demon gets fucking just starts bleeding out and dies, which pisses off Zootek, the demon god, because he's like, what the fuck? Fucking Power Ranger reject bastard. But anyway, as Rick tries to help Lauren to get on her feet, the puppets reveal that there's another puppet, again, one that we've never even fucking heard mentioned until now, called Decapitron, who has a weird head. And he becomes a vessel for Toulon to spirit to come back, and, it's a whole thing there that they're going to bring this thing to life, and they're going to use the lightning strike, and Six Shooter helps take out another demon. Which, whatever, I can't even. But lightning strikes and it feeds the power down. It electrifies and kills a demon puppet, which then we see it shoot out and kill the demon it was connected to, because gotta do that. And Decapitron comes to life!
The magic that gives my puppets life was stolen from a tribe of ancient Egyptian sorcerers who pledged their allegiance to the demon lord Sutek. He and his watchers, his followers, will stop at nothing to guard their secrets. They are committed to your death and the deaths of all your followers.
Yeah, Toulon tells Rick that he's very close to the secret of life itself and his formula layout for the AI. and that the demons are going to keep hunting him down because they want the power back to themselves. But he's the new puppet master, and he needs help, and the puppets will help him win. And Lauren freaks the fuck out, and she runs off, and she ends up trying to hide, but she gets attacked by a demon, and they start sucking her soul out. And Susie runs into Rick, and Rick's like, I need to go get the vial of formula that Cameron stole, that fucking douchebag, asshole, piece of shit guy. So he runs out to do that. Lauren gets saved by Susie, and Susie throws some acid onto the little demon puppet. But we don't see the demon die, because that last puppet ain't quite dead yet. That demon puppet, he's just real melty. But they get back up, Rick runs back in with the stolen vial, they all meet back up in the lab, and the puppets help keep them safe while Rick tries to find a way to figure out the formula and whatnot. Oh, it's a whole fucking thing here. So he uses the formula to bring Decapitron fully to life, and then he's reading through how he can try to put this formula into his AI work. And Decapitron, he decides to defeat the Demon Lord and save them all. He puts on a new head, and he starts shooting electricity and kills the last demon puppet. And so that acid boy, he ends up dying, and the electricity shoots out. And then the movie kind of ends with Power Ranger villain demon plan all ruined, and we get the really terrible fucking... He looks like a fucking Power Ranger villain reject. And then everyone's kind of getting themselves together, getting back on their feet, and Rick's gonna carry Lauren out because she's all passed the fuck out. And everyone gets going, and Toulon gives a last word about Rick is the new puppet master.
The power of the magic has been set free. It now needs a wise master to channel and control it, to keep it from evil. You have been chosen, Richard Myers. Protect the magic from those who seek to abuse it. It is time to begin anew. I am with you, Puppet Master.
Fuck this movie. I am not excited to be talking about this one or the next one, because god damn it, how do you take murderous puppets and then are like, you know what? They're the good guys now, because they killed Nazis in the third movie, so now they're just good guys. We retconned everything. Toulon's a good guy, the puppets are good guys. Oh, but, somehow there's still, even after these 5, there's still 10 other fucking movies, and they go all over the fucking place, between them being murderers to them killing Nazis. Nobody can make up their fucking mind about these fucking puppets. Just god fucking damn it. But anyway, remember, don't gene splice animals, don't bring things back from the dead. Don't prank your friends as a serial killer, be careful to not take random ingredients, don't turn on puppets that are coming to life if you're gonna control them, because they'll just fucking kill you. And you know what, fuck it, we'll just add, don't steal anything from an ancient demon. Good night, everyone. Who went into the Power Ranger studio and was like, they never used this, we're gonna use it as our demon, I tell you.